Welcome to Explore SDSU 2022. We are the Behner Stiefel Center for Brazilian Studies. The center, created in 2014, is focused on the interdisciplinary examination of globally relevant issues in Brazil, with an emphasis on social and environmental justice. We are comprised of faculty from across San Diego State University, united by a shared passion for Brazil and dedicated to research and collaboration with Brazilian scholars.
Our research is interdisciplinary. Our dedication to interdisciplinary research highlights our perspective that today's complex challenges can only be solved by working across academic borders. Engaged. The Center is committed to creating impactful partnerships with Brazilian scholars, forging relationships to cultivate change in the world we share. Our curriculum is diverse. We provide our students with interdisciplinary training that prioritizes diverse perspectives. We position Brazilian scholars at the center as key sources of expertise. Forward-focused. At the center, we are training future leaders with a hands-on approach to learning, including field schools, study abroad, and student research. Our community is a bridge. We are strategically placed along the San Diego-Tijuana border, the entry to Latin America. We leverage our unique location to build bridges and create dynamic partnerships. Southern California is home to a large Brazilian population, and our program is enriched by their valuable contributions. Curriculum. Major in Brazilian Studies. The Brazilian Studies major and 6 new Brazilian Studies courses will be launched in fall 2022. Courses from the major include Brazil through Capoeira, Art, Sport and Culture in Contemporary Brazil, Latin American Documentary Practices, Brazilian Democracy and Society, The Amazon is the Center of the World, Artistic Interventions in South American Streets, a capstone seminar, Sport and Brazilian Society. Outside of the major, many of these courses also satisfy GE requirements. Certificate in Brazilian Studies allows students to complement their course of study in traditional majors with interdisciplinary coursework in Brazil. Students gain multiple perspectives on current social, political, and economic dynamics in Brazil, will learn to recognize diverse aspects of Brazilian culture and relate them to regional and global contexts. The certificate requires 12 units to include courses from throughout the College of Arts and Letters, including Africana Studies, Anthropology, International Business, Journalism and Media Studies, Latin American Studies, History, Philosophy, Religious Studies, Sociology, and Spanish and Portuguese.
Brazil Internship Scholarship. The center offers funds to offset the cost of doing an internship with collaborating organizations in Brazil. Students can apply for up to $2,500 to work with either. Sinal do Vale was funded in 2011 and is a global learning center for the transition to a sustainable future. Aniami is an incoming tour operator specialized in adventure and sustainable travel since 2003. They offer destination management company services all throughout Brazil. Research. U.S.-Brazil Water and Sustainability Summer Research Program is a 3-year grant from the National Science Foundation for Research in Belo Horizonte. Dr. Matt Verbaila, Dr. Natalie Malandov, and Dr. Erica Larkins will lead interdisciplinary student teams to Minas Gerais to train students in methods while exploring the connections between water and sustainability in Brazil. The Right to Stay Cool is a 3-year grant from the National Science Foundation for Research in Belo Horizonte. Dr. Erica Larkins leads an interdisciplinary student research team from SDSU's Imperial Valley campus to explore inequality and extreme heat in Rio. Current projects. The Digital Brazil Project is a multimedia amplifier of Brazilian culture, thought, and social action. Through exclusive virtual content featuring scholars, activists, and cultural producers, the Digital Brazil Project seeks to expand accessibility to Brazilian studies for the SDSU community and beyond. Key aspects of the Digital Brazil Project include virtual lectures. The Digital Brazil Project's virtual lectures feature Brazilian and Brazilianist scholars as well as community leaders based in Brazil. While the halt to the international travel presents challenges, it also creates opportunities for new long-distance collaborations that highlight pressing issues.
Film Series. Our film program for the 2021-2022 academic year features documentary and narrative films that portray non-dominant perspectives from distinct regions of Brazil. The films tell stories of subcultures, underground collectives, survivors of state violence, and indigenous communities with the goal of presenting Brazil in all its plurality through cinema. Art Space. This year's exhibition is curated by art historian Jillian Sneed, the new assistant professor of art history in SDSU School of Art and Design, and an associated faculty member of the Behner Stiefel Center for Brazilian Studies. Dr. Sneed's exhibition, titled Constructed Identities, Layered Histories, Contemporary Collage in Brazil, explores works of collage and photo montage, both analog and digital, by 4 emerging Brazilian contemporary artists who use these media to create images of people and the human body that explore race, ethnicity, indigeneity, gender, and sexuality, as well as the legacies of colonialism in Brazil.
Colombo. The Colombo Space is a showcase of independent artists and cultural producers from Brazil's urban periphery. In Brazil, the Colombo was a Maroon community where formerly enslaved Africans and their descendants settled and forged a new society, resisting their exploitation and dehumanization. Today, the term Colombo symbolizes hope, solidarity, freedom, and autonomy for subaltern peoples of Brazil and around the world. Colombo Space is curated and hosted by Flávio Lima, director of Casa Arte, a Casa do Artista Independente, a cultural center that supports the arts in the suburbs of Rio de Janeiro. Community reporting. As part of our commitment to diversifying the voices represented in English-language media on Brazil, the Community Reporting Initiative features reporters and stories from urban neighborhoods in some of the country's major metropolitan areas. Obrigada! We hope to see you soon!